I am Joshua Johnson to take you on a quick demo review of Mobilex revolutionary bulk SMS portal. So join me now as we log in as a first-time user into Mobilex portal. So logging in, I have my account details, it's Pro Insight login. Great. So this is the entire dashboard of Mobilex. I have my logo here. You can see the entire menu layout. We have a dashboard, we have a messaging. Messaging comprises of other sub menus. We have the autoresponder, we have the personalized SMS, we have the send SMS, we have my campaign menu, we have my record that has other sub menus like address book, we have address draft, we have scheduled messages. Under my action menu, I have other messages like transfer credit, buy SMS credit. Under the report menu, I have sub menus like sent messages, transaction report, autoresponder. On the network menu, I have other sub menus like rate, network charges, as well as on the ticket, I have other sub menus like new ticket, view tickets. Under configuration, I have profile, shortcode setup, and change a password. So on a quick rundown of my dashboard, you could get to see a summary of the entire portal activities. You can get to see my balance to the top left corner here. You can also get to see my tickets. You can also get to see my campaign statistics, as well as my currency and the SMS API I'm using, as well as my last 5-cent messages. You can get to see the rate SMS I'm purchasing from my portal owner. You can also get to see my last 5 transactions here, as well as if there's a bank record, you get to see a bank record. So quickly, let's get to demonstrate how to send our first SMS. And sending our first SMS, I just hit on send. You notice that in sending SMS, we have bulk SMS as typed, we have bulk SMS as upload, we have bulk SMS as group. As bulk SMS as type means that I will have to type out my recipient numbers. I will have to type out the numbers themselves and type them out here. Sending as bulk SMS upload means that I will have to come down here and select my file, locate any of my recipient files I've saved either on my desktop, any of my document location directory. I can do so. If I want to do as group, I can either do these and select any save to select any of the available group. I can now choose to select Mobilex launch list and get it sent. So let's send our first SMS using our bulk SMS type list. You can now say bulk SMS, say Mobilex, alright, so I type my number here, a recipient 3453416. I go straight at welcome to Mobilex launch webinar. Here you can also choose to hit on the schedule. If I hit on schedule, I can get to pick my schedule date and fix my schedule timing. If I hit on my send report as SMS, each time an SMS goes out, I get a free report SMS telling me what has gone out. So I'm hitting on send now. Great. So that shows how an SMS has been delivered. The next we'll look at is an autoresponder, how to quickly use an autoresponder in setting up your campaigns for auto SMS campaigns. So for SMS campaigns, I can hit on new campaign. I can give my campaign a name. I could call this Mobilex launch list. Okay, could say Mobilex JV launch. So these will help us to create JV launch list number of messages. We want to send out just 1 messages. You can get to send out as much messages as up to 10 queue of messages. Alright, so I state my sender ID here as Mobilex. I hit on continue. So I can put my first message. I could say here, thanks for your JV interest in the Mobilex launch coming up in less than 21 days. So I could choose to send it instantly, or 1 day later, up to 15 days later. I could also check the timing. And once I hit on generate form, my a form is generated, I can now copy this form, copy it and paste it on any of the HTML page driven. Right, so I can now come here, drop the link, and I save it. I can now publish it. So all it does is that the link gives me a form field, just like you can see it here. It gives me a form field with just name and phone number. Once this is published, you can now fill the form online and off it goes. Alright, so I have it here. You can say my name, Joshua. I have my number here. All I need to do is hit send. Great, so it's a form submitted successfully. So I am back to my Mobilex. I can just come back here to check my JV launch. Great. So from it here, I can get to see my delete form. I can also get the code, change my sender ID, import my list. So I already have one here showing my Joshua. I've already entered the list. I can choose to export my list and it goes. So the next you have the section is personalized SMS. So personalized SMS tool also allows you to send personalized SMS to your users. You can send your sender ID. You can now note your message. You could start your message with the call up variable name, and you say you've been selected for the JV launch. Great. So notice here that the file format which you need to send has to be what? Text delimited. That's what you will now have to upload here, and off it goes. You send your message and it broadcasts to send your personalized. And the next is about our campaign. Campaign here has to do with the great twist, adding an SMS call to action to your email campaign. So on the campaign here, we have new campaign. We have to create new campaign here. So in create new campaign, we have MailChimp. Let's quickly see how to integrate our MailChimp into this. So hit on MailChimp. So I'm creating a new campaign. I have my campaign here. I can call this Mobilex MailChimp, Mobilex JV launch MailChimp. So I have my MailChimp username, mobile Jara. I have my API key. I have my list ID. As dates. I want to send the number of messages I want to give out as SMS 1. My sender ID should retain Mobilex. My email ID should retain joshua.com. Then my auto message, I could say you've been entered into the JV list. Quickly check your email to follow the instructions stated. So I can now hit on continue. So I can now add being in a member of the Mobilex JV list, you can start promoting this link. Mobilex IO. So we can send this 2 days later, depending on the day of your campaign rollout. So we can hit on generate. So have the form generated. All we need to do is select all, copy, then we finish. You can now go paste. So we can now come here and paste it in the HTML form field, and of course hit publish. So on this page, of course, you can see here that we now have name, phone number, and email address unlike what we had earlier, which was just name and phone number. So we can now preview this to see how it looks like. So on the list here, I have my name, I say Joshua. Phone number, I have my phone number stated here. Then my email address, I have my email address stated here. So I can now hit on send. Alright, so you see we have subscription successful. Should be receiving an SMS confirming my subscription into the list, as well as an email, as well as a MailChimp subscription confirmation email. Alright, so viewing the campaign, you can get to see the campaign opt-in. You can get to delete, get code, edit campaign. You can also get to see the opt-in into the list. We have it here. So which you can also choose to export. So that's that about setting up campaign. The record menu here gives us how to set up address book, how to set up our records on address book. We can here to see our contact in the record. You can also see how to add contact. You put your name, you add the phone number, and you add it to your contact list. You can also hit to view the contact. Still on the address book, you can also see how to add group contact. Already we have just one group contact there, which is a mobile launch list contact. You can also hit on add group contact. It allows add other group contacts. You can add the name here and type the phone numbers line after line, or you can choose to do bulk entry using the file which you've already typed out your recipient numbers to make the group contact list. So the next on the line of functions you can perform under your record is the draft. The draft gives you a record of your stated composed message which you want to save as draft. Once you have it saved as draft, you're also going to find it here. Same happens to scheduled messages. All scheduled messages will be found on the scheduled messages. The next function is about our action menu. The action menu has two basic functions: transfer credit, buy SMS credit. On transfer credit, it allows the user to be able to share credit within known users. So if I have up to, let's say I have up to 5,000 units and I want to share it with another user, I can choose to share 50 units with another user, or 100 units, or as the case may be. So I have 50 units I want to share, and I state another user account, which is also stated here. I can hit here and hit on transfer. It will just transfer some credit to the user. Or I can choose to buy SMS credit from the user once it is stated. The system supports online payment, which supports your to checkout or PayPal. You can also choose to buy following the bank instructions. The next is about our report menu here. Report menu has three functions which we'll get to see. First function is about sent messages, which gives us the entire report on our sent SMS messages. On the report, you can get to see the analysis, you can get to see the dates on record, you can also get to see the sender ID that was used, you can also get to know about the cost applied, you can also get to know about the number count, you can also get to find out the message body, as well as the delivery time and the message details. To get to know about the message details, once you hit on it, it takes you to the entire composed message format that allows you to either resend the message as you will consider resending them, or further edit them and add other recipients if the need arises for you to send to your choice recipients. You do so. So the other option which you also have to work with within a report function is our transaction report. Transaction report helps you to know about all the unit transaction that we are received and that we are sent out. You have entire analysis, and you could also choose to export this record. The autoresponder record has to do with your autorespons as they come in from your shortcode. As we get down to configuration, you're going to see how we can also set up the config. Right, so within our network menu, you can also get to see the rates at which your portal owner is offering you your SMS units prices. You can get to see the rate, as well as network charges, what your portal owner charges per mobile operators. You can also get to see how it applies here. Then within your ticket menu, you can also get to find file or log in new tickets. You can also get to view other tickets. You can see how to create new complaints or make requests using your ticket functions here. You can also view previous tickets you've raised. And then under the configuration, you get to see your profile details, where you can edit your profile and add every other content on your profile, as well as you can set up your shortcode. Setting up your shortcode requires you integrating with PayGo, since PayGo is our partnered shortcode provider. So going to your PayGo page, you're going to find all of this information that has been successfully integrated here. You can see this search for our service ID. Search for service ID. You can also add the service ID code there. Now this search for our shortcode ID. You can also see shortcode. So this is a shortcode. Now this search for your keyword. Primary keyword is go, and this search for your sub keyword, which sub keyword is mobile jar. So you can have all of this. You can also have Mobilex there, and you have it saved. So once you have this detail and you save it, it forms the configuration requirement to establish your shortcode connectivity. You can get this information from your PayGo page. Once you have a PayGo account, paygo.com, you can see all of these parameters once you set up your services. So that's how great the system is. A quick other aspect you can also achieve from the configuration setup is how you can change your portal password. You state your old password, you state your new password, as well as confirm your new password. So once you get all of that done, that's a wonderful feature that goes with your Mobilex portal. I believe this has come a great way to assist you in your marketing venture, as well as making more leads in your business. Thank you very much. It's been Joshua Johnson.